So the second point that you brought up was about how ethnicity, religion, and the freedom of faith, everything was corroded with uh, the introduction of socialism with Chinese characteristics, what they call it. And there is one more issue that is coming to light, and unfortunately, Indians are not speaking as much about it, but the Americans and the Westerners are, is the appointment of the Panchen Lama, because Dalai Lama has to retire someday. And then after that, there is going to be a lot of geopolitical tensions arising, and that is effectively going to sort of corrode the unity in the Tibetan community that lives in India and in Tibet as well. So, in order to do that, what do you think will happen in the near future when that event occurs? And also, what do you think India must be doing? Because nobody is really talking about that anymore in India.
This is, see, first of all, when the 10th, the Panchen Lama died, 11th Panchen Lama was appointed, Gedun Nima, was appointed by the Indian, His Holiness Dalai Lama. The moment he was appointed, he was abducted and his whereabouts are not known. So the 11th Panchen Lama has been nominated, a communist Panchen Lama has been nominated by China, by the Communist Party, and he presides over the monastery in Siddharth, by the way.
Right.
Thank you for bringing out this point. This is also one of the reasons why Xi Jinping visited Tibet. He knows that His Holiness Dalai Lama is in the, what you call, he's an aged person now. It can, what you call, the end can come anytime. Obviously, no one is in this, is immortal. So now what he is worried actually is that the 15th Dalai Lama who is being, will be appointed, they want to appoint one. Simple as that. And Americans had passed an act about a month or two before that, very nice of them. The entire Congress stood out, and Tibetan Privacy some act they have done in order to ensure that the Tibetans will have their own sole authority to what you call to appoint the 15th Dalai Lama. That act is called, incidentally, Tibetan Policy and Support Act of 2020, which was passed by the Congress recently.
Right.
See, Americans are so much concerned. They have already done that, TPSA Act, so that they say we will not recognize the 15th Dalai Lama if appointed by China. It is the sole prerogative of the Tibetans to have their religious head. Just as I told you before, a non-God communism is trying to appoint a God for the Tibetans. Looks ridiculous, doesn't look. So the 11th Panchen Lama has been hijacked. So now we are worried what will happen. Now what will happen? In the unfortunate, though His Holiness has told he will live up to 115 years. God give him long life, and that will put China in lot of trouble if he keeps on living. And he would be appointing a next Holiness, Dalai Lama. He has told there are two ways of appointing. One can be appointed even during his lifetime, and one can be appointed after his death as a reincarnation. So both options His Holiness has kept in his mind. And now India is to work on it to ensure that the next 15th Dalai Lama is as per the wishes of the present His Holiness, the 14th Dalai Lama. I hope the Tibetan administration is doing something about it. So they must be, if His Holiness doesn't depart from this world for next 15 years, we have nothing to do. It is one of the best things to happen. But as per my particular assessment is, the moment His Holiness departs, China will appoint that one of the fake Dalai Lamas and install him into Potala Palace, and then tell he is the Lama and now you all Tibetan, and say nothing to do with the outside Lamas in future. That they are doing. It's a high time Indian government does. I agree with you.
Please remember to subscribe to us and switch on the notifications for this channel. For our other social media links, more content, and to support our work, please visit citti.net. Dhanyavad. Namaskar.